Hello? Yes, I'm not doing anything illegal here. I'm fine. Continue. Yeah. Not the best angle, but you know. Alright. Hello. So, I finally look somewhat presentable again with my hair. That has been at the point where I didn't like it anymore, so I paid way too much for a hairdresser. And it's been another month since we last talked. By the way, last time we talked I was up there on the Pyramidenkogel, just for reference. And now today I'm here, down in Klagenfurt at Lake Wörthersee, just chilling. Right, so what has changed since the last time we talked? Well, it's May now, which means it's grass pollen season. And I do feel them grass pollen, especially in the eyes if I'm outside. For once it's bright, and the other thing is those grass pollen. So the first thing that will happen is that my eyes will start to just hurt. Interestingly, if I'm inside and we open the windows to just let a few pollen in, it will start with the throat. You know, my throat will start to hurt, and that also happens out here, but not as much. So I haven't been leaving the house much because I was avoiding them pollen. Now that we're allowed to go outside without restrictions again, I still stayed inside because pollen. But you know, that's also not ideal, because even inside there are pollen. Like when we open the windows, of course pollen come in. And then also I get super tired, maybe because of the pollen, because my body fights them, or just because staying inside. And that's why I had a pretty bad live show last week. I wasn't happy. My throat was hurting because of the pollen and I wasn't motivated. So the plan for today's live show is to just stay outside the whole day, because then my body doesn't fight them. Then my body is like, yep, there are too many anyway. I mean, my eyes will start to hurt, but usually I don't get tired as long as I stay outside. Only if I go back in, my body thinks, now I think I can fight them. And then he attacks them and I get tired and my throat starts to hurt and everything. So the plan is just stay outside. Just stay outside the entire day until I'm at my live show. Then hopefully I'll have enough enthusiasm to make it a good show again. Speaking of shows, this will be probably the second to last live show that I do on YouTube, because Austria is in the process of opening up again. Restaurants are open since Friday, and today will be the first time that I go to a restaurant. And also in 1.5 weeks, the first shows will be allowed. Like up to 100 people, I think. Cultural events can be happening again. And that means I can go to bars and play my show again. Hopefully. We will see. So I want to focus on, you know, the real life thing, because it's just so much more fun than doing it on YouTube. And I was also thinking maybe I start streaming on Twitch and not do my show just on Twitch, but just do a regular hangout with other people on Twitch, you know, where people can just see me figure out how I do my loop station stuff, and just they can tell me what I could do, and they can make suggestions, and otherwise it's just me rehearsing in a way, right? Because I feel like on Twitch there's more of a people-to-people connection, although I don't know if I will actually manage to persuade people to watch that stuff. Can't say shit, because then I'm gonna be demonetized again. So I might start with Twitch after I'm done with my shows on YouTube. But this is all just in the process of becoming something. Bars are opening up. Today is the first day that I will actually go somewhere to eat out. There are restrictions, maximum of 4 people, but you don't need to wear masks and you can sit at the same table, and they don't need to be from the same household. So today I actually have a date. For the first time in like years, I have a date. It's pretty sweet. Met her on Tinder. Although I already gave up the Tinder thing. I mean, I tried to do it for a while, and then it just wasn't working for me, so I stopped again. And when I gave up on it and just swiped for fun while, you know, on the toilet or whatever, then suddenly I got a match with a somewhat pretty girl, at least by the pictures, because you can never know. And actually chatting with her was quite easy and interesting. And I haven't had that in a long time. Usually Tinder conversations are boring AF, but with her it was fun, so I continued, and then we continued on WhatsApp, and then we continued and then sent voice messages, and then we said we want to go on a date. Yeah, so that's happening today in 45 minutes. I don't have high expectations though, like, because she's Corinthian, and so the first thing is I'll have to get over Corinthian, the language. But no, I mean, it's alright. She's also half American, so that's the cool side. But then also, Corinthian. We'll see if I get over that. But then the next thing, because she's Corinthian, the question is, do I want to stay in Carinthia? And I think the answer to this is no. Which brings me to my next topic. I've been thinking a lot about moving, you know, because Klagenfurt just, I don't think it's the right thing for me. It's nice in summer when we have the lake, but this summer is gonna be special because they're not gonna let a lot of people into the Strandbad because you need to have your like 10 square meters, won't let a lot of people in and whatever, so I don't know. So in summer it's nice here, but you know, it's not much happening here. I need my improv and my a cappella and just things. I need things to happen. I don't think that that's gonna be the case in Klagenfurt. Also, if I stay in Klagenfurt, I also want my own place because I don't want to live with my parents forever. And if I'm getting my own place, I might as well get it in like Graz or Vienna. So those are the two cities that I currently think about moving to because I want to stay in Austria because of this whole Corona situation. I don't know how the border openings are going. So for now, I just want to stay in Austria. I've been in Graz, so I think the next thing is going to be Vienna. I think I'm going to move to Vienna in the next month or 2 or 3 or 4. It's just nicer having my own place. I just like living alone. And in Vienna I can actually afford a place, contrary to Munich. Even though I heard that in Munich it's also better now because of the Corona situation. And I already applied for stuff in Vienna and already had a job interview for a part-time job at the startup in Vienna. But since it's been a week and they haven't gotten back to me, they might not be interested anymore. Even though they sounded pretty interested, and the job itself sounded good as well. I would have many responsibilities, which is something I like. So yeah, I tried, but otherwise I still have my YouTube thing.
April 18th, 1 p.m. I am so motivated that I can't sleep because I just decided that I wanna make this YouTube thing my job. I just decided that. I was just like, yeah, let's try that. And I mean, I made that decision before. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it for a month. But now I'm like, yeah, but if we're gonna try this, we're gonna try it for real. And that means we're not gonna try it, we're just gonna do it. Because if I'm just trying it, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, and if it fails, I'll do something else. And then I don't take it seriously, and that's the problem. So we need to do it right. We need to do it properly.
Yeah. Yes. So that's that. And that's my life. Speaking of that YouTube thing, I made it. I reached the goal that I set myself.
I want to set myself a goal. I want to set myself the goal that by the end of May, yes, that's how long I give myself, I want to have 1,337 subscribers. And because that is my goal now, I will push more in that direction. I'll need to push people to actually subscribe, which means I'll need to tell people to actually subscribe. Hey, you, did you subscribe to my channel yet? You should do that. I want to make this happen. Let's do this.
May 15th, 2020. Welcome on this rainy Friday morning. Hashtag pollen allergy. Hashtag no more hashtags. And welcome to KVlog number 2. Today is the day for many things. First of all, today is the day where restaurants in Austria are allowed to open again. It's also been over a month since I decided that I'm gonna do YouTube as like a profession. Or at least a side hustle. A side hustle next to my side hustle of private lessons. We're getting close to target. We're at 1331. We want to get to 1337. That's the target. So I think I might reach that today. I'm in a fancy shirt today which means it's time for business. But unfortunately, it's the boring kind of business. It's the tax part of business. I came here to an accountant. I want to see if I can get some tax back from Germany, since I only worked there 3 months last year, and I paid full taxes. But it's complicated since I also worked in Austria. I was self-employed in Austria, so this is too complicated for me to handle. So, accountant, here we are. Alright, so the long story short is, since I only worked 3 months in Germany last year, so in 2019, I should be able to get the taxes back, and that's over 2,000 euros, because I earned pretty well there. Why did I quit? Because I didn't like it. I still need to pay tax in Austria for the like 300 euros that I made while being self-employed here in Austria. And then I need to pay the accountant, but still, overall, this should be like still a good deal for me. But that's business done for today. Let's get back to the fun part of editing a video. It's so nice being outside though. This like feels like I have a job again, like going out and having a business meeting. Kind of feels good, because always just my YouTube life, that's so different, that's so like not real world. It doesn't feel like real world. The internet world is not the real world, right? So I have a job in the internet. It's like, yeah, that's not real. Anyhow, let's go. We are getting there. Look at that. 1336. I'm not gonna go to sleep before I didn't get the 1337. It's before midnight and we managed. 1337 subscribers. We reached our arbitrary goal of gaining 1337 subscribers. I actually managed. And I'm now at, not that it matters, but I'm now at 1350. Wow, that ship stinks. Holy blah. Blah. That's not efficient travel, guys. That's not efficient travel. So yeah, I reached that goal, and business is going well. I earned almost 30 euros in a month, but you know, being able to live off of that needs a bit more. But hey, I'm up to €1 a day, so that's cool. It's a side thing, right? And actually, I think that's my favorite way to do this, as a side job. Because I don't want it to be my main job. Because first of all, then I have nothing to talk about. Man, not true, but still. And also, I don't know, if I have to do this, you know, full time, that I'm not really motivated, and it's still a passion project. And I don't know, I don't want to have to make my money with this. And I'm not. I'm currently making a lot more money with my private lessons still. And I'm actually seriously considering becoming a teacher at like an HTL, which is like a technical college here in Austria. So a high school level. Because there I could potentially get in. I mean, I'm basically already teaching the stuff that they teach there, just one-on-one. So what's the difference to a classroom? Probably I wouldn't want to be a teacher my entire life, and also it pays a lot worse than if I would get, say, a job in a software consultancy. Yeah, but I guess it's a lot more fun, and essentially that's what I want to build my life around, having a good life and a fun life, and not a I'm gonna be rich life, right? Because what's money worth if you don't have time to spend it? That's one of the problems I had when working for TNG. I had a lot of money, but I was like, and so what? I don't have the time to spend it. And there I was only working 40 hours a week, so you know. Yeah, that's my life right now. That's my life in May of 2020. Just chilling. I want to have some kind of job, and I want to do the live looping music kind of stuff on the side. That would be an ideal, that would be a cool life, I think. I'd like that. Not like I have anything more to say, so make a backup. And enjoy your life, go on dates, I don't know. Exactly. But now I have to censor that. Ugh.